China has shown us time and again that they do not want to play by the same rules as the U.S. We've heard numerous reports of China expanding mapping and surveying efforts in the South Pacific under the guise of searching for mineral deposits or for fishing grounds. United States presence in the region, I think this is something that is not controversial, but I would say our presence in the region is critical to ensure that China does not push that envelope. So Mr. Connon and Dr. Ballard, how can the United States strengthen its soft capacity against China's expanding mapping and survey activities in the Pacific? For example, and particularly through things like partnerships with the Pacific Island Forum member states, transparency initiatives, capacity building for local maritime domain awareness without escalating tensions or undermining regional sovereignty?
Thank you for the question. I'll go first. Is that okay? So I think you've hit on a really good point, which is mapping the ocean is non-controversial. Data is neutral. And so we want to, it's a very good way to engage with other countries, especially small island developing states, to provide them something that is dual purpose for them and potentially multi-purpose. By helping them map their own EEZs, we strengthen our partnership with that nation, but we also provide them with that baseline data that's useful for their blue economic efforts. Whether they want to run subsea cables, they want to develop fisheries, they want to do marine protected areas, all of that requires mapping. And so that really and truly is the soft power that you're mentioning.
Dr. Ballard, thoughts on countering China's influence
what's
here in this
really
area?
important and what's really admirable about NOAA's Office of Ocean Exploration working with the State Department is for us to go into other nations' EEZs like the Cook Islands. We worked off Palau. We've worked off other countries that don't have the resources or the wherewithal to explore their EEZ. And so by having us be the first in the door also opens the door to further work with those countries. So I think you cannot underestimate how much soft power we can wield by going to countries that do not have the resources that we have to help them discover what they know. Some countries like Kiribati, 95% of their entire nation is under the ocean. Mm-hmm. They have very little above the ocean, and they have not the resources. So if you look at those countries where we're now working, excellent opportunity to really extend America's influence in the area.
And do you share our concerns about the activities of the Chinese in this sphere, the two of you, Mr. Connon and Dr. Ballard?
Absolutely. I mean, look at their asset. Look how much they're pouring into it. I mean, they are, you know, there are 1.5 billion people, and we're 300 and some million. We need every American we can in the game. But the important thing is they're just outspending us.
Understood. Thank you.
And I would say, too, it is a capacity issue. If you look at the number of ships and how quickly they can put them to sea, and we know the state of American shipbuilding right now, it takes too long to build ships, but we now have technologies like ours that can get out and do this mapping, and you can scale it quickly. We can produce a new mapping platform in months, not years, and we can put it to sea.
We can and need to do better. Agreed, gentlemen. Thank you. Mr. Barron, you state in your testimony that zero waste is a key objective in developing technology for processing and refining nodules. There are university programs currently studying how to make metal waste into usable products. Many programs in the country are advancing that work in areas not traditionally associated with mining or traditionally associated with processing. How extensive are your partnerships with universities to help develop these novel methodologies, and what can Congress or NOAA do to help facilitate connections between industry and non-traditional university research programs to find solutions that are innovative?
Thank you. Well, we're very fortunate that this resource, the way we process it, doesn't generate a natural waste. The waste, it tends to be the manganese silicate, which goes into the steel-making industry and into the battery-making industry. However, we collaborate a lot with universities in our research programs, but that's tend to be is more on the environmental side than the processing. Most, of course, when you compare ocean resource, this one, and also some of the others that we are not focused on, like SMSs, they will generate waste. And of course, we know that mining waste is a terrible problem on land. We're just very fortunate that this resource doesn't have that attribute.
Great. Thank you very much, Mr. Barron. Mr. Chairman, I see my time has expired, so I yield back.
Gentleman yields back.